Welcome back to the RBL. The playlist is in the description if you miss any episode, but we have more games to watch in this video, including James Harden versus Russell Westbrook, as the St. Louis Sound are going to take on the Omaha Barrage. But we also have some fun matchups, including the Chicago Legacy versus the OKC Wolverines, and then closing the night we have the Fort Worth Panthers taking on the Virginia Storm. And at the end of the video, we'll see the updated mock drafts, standings, and player stats. So let's now head into the games, guys. And here is a very good game, a very anticipated game. James Harden versus Russell Westbrook. They were former teammates last season for the Clippers, so this should be interesting. Both guys, they want to join the RBL together. I don't think we would have gotten either of them if they both didn't want to do it, so this should be a pretty good game. And there's a steal, but they Sound get it back, and they give it to James Harden, who slams it. Great dunk there from James Harden. Here's Victor Oladipo for the Sound. Gives it to James Harden, pulls up from three, makes it. James Harden is making it look easy in this league so far. He's a second in scoring right now, having a great rookie season. Here's Kevin Love with the three-pointer and gets it to go. A former teammate of Russell Westbrook at UCLA in college. Getting it to go there for the Barrage, who is now starting over Lucas Samanic. And there's Frodo Rock with the alley-oop there. Custom player with a great highlight. Russ Westbrook in transition is always a scary thing. See what he can do. Mid-range pull-up. I mean, that's iconic Westbrook right there. His mid-range pull-up is just synonymous with him. They go back to Russell Westbrook. 4-3. Gets it to go. There's Westbrook making a jump shot. That's not good for the Sound if Westbrook is making jump shots. I mean, that's pretty dangerous there. Speaking of jump shots, there's James Harden. Always a reliable shooter for the Sound. And he's exactly what they need. I mean, Victor Oladipo is a good scorer, but he's not the closer like Harden is. He's not the guy that can do anything off the dribble. So the Sound are going to be dangerous this year. Sound were already pretty good. I mean, the first season they made the playoffs. They were the number 4 seed, I believe, but they lost in the first round of Sparrows, and then suddenly they didn't make the playoffs last year. Really disappointing season, but it ended up working out because it allowed them to select James Harden. They won the lottery tournament. But there's Caleb Love there with his first basket of the game. Former Carolina, he was a former Tar Heel, and then he transferred to Arizona. But there's Frodo Rock there, making a 3-point jump shot. A 3 and a alley-oop. He's having a good game so far. Here's Jericho Sims. A Harden pick-and-roll. Great alley-oop there. Sims was a former New York Knick, but they didn't decide to pick him back up, so we happily signed him in the RBL 3 years ago. But there is James Harden with another jump shot there. Having an insane game so far. What do you expect? Here's a pick-and-roll of Westbrook. Pulls up from 3 and matches Harden. I mean, it's literally a old Western duel right here. It is a shootout. It's like Dion Waiters against Tim Hardaway Jr. a while ago. But there's Frodo Rock there, making a name for himself. Was traded to the Sound in the offseason. He was originally drafted to the Athens Ravens. Here's Kevin Love again with the 3-point jump shot. Good shot there. But yeah, Frodo was originally on the Ravens, but he got traded to the Sound for Vernon Carey. And here's an alley-oop to Westbrook there, one hand, and rocking the baby. There you go, Westbrook. Although Westbrook had a great game, it was not enough. The St. Louis Sound take down the Omaha Barrage. Really good game. They only lost by 10. I mean, it was a pretty competitive game. No shame here for the Barrage. I think the Barrage are going to be a lot better this year, especially with that pick and fade. Pick and roll option with Kevin Love and Russell Westbrook. That's pretty dangerous. You don't want Westbrook going inside, but you also don't want Kevin Love shooting the ball. So I think the Barrage are going to be pretty good this year. They also have Terrence Ross, But we are now into our second game of the night. This is going to be between the Chicago Legacy and the OKC Wolverines. Basically the top teams in the league. There's AJ Wolf there for the Wolverines, but these are some of the top teams in the entire league, so this should be an excellent game. Here's Adrian Tango with the dunk there. Custom player drafted to the Wolverines. Here's Mike James in the paint. Can't get it to go, but Boogie Cousins gets the offensive rebound. And yeah, here's DeMarcus Cousins for the Legacy. It's really good to see him playing meaningful basketball again, not in Taiwan. Here's Josh Stick with the 3. Good three-point jump shot there. This dude is instant offense off the bench. He's a great backup scorer off the bench for the Legacy. And there was some great ball movement. A good alley-oop to RJ Hampton, who's also a great bench player for the Legacy. The Legacy are deep. I mean, I can easily see them winning a championship. It's just they don't have a lot of defense, so they're really relying on their elite scoring to hopefully get them far. James gives it the Boogie for the mid-range jump shot, gets it to go over Zach Edey. DeMarcus is getting hyped. Always good to see. See what Zach Edey can do on DeMarcus. Gets it to go. Easy shot there for the 7'4" Zach Edey, the reigning MVP of the RBL. And there's Mike James with the potential 4-point play there. See if he can convert. And does so. Mike James, the leading scorer for the Legacy and the all-time leading scorer for the EuroLeague. This dude is a great scorer, and I'm sure he's going to make a great name in the RBL. There's Zach Edey with the slam once again. And Boogie sends it back to Zach Edey. Almost dunks on him. Great dunk there for DeMarcus Cousins. See if we can have a little battle in the paint there. We have it once again. See what Zach can do. And he sends it right back to DeMarcus Cousins. That was nasty there. That was nasty. Let's see how the Legacy can respond. Here's Josh Stick with the mid-range jump shot. Gets it to go. Easy work for him. Here we have Josh once again. He gives it to Cameron Reddish. Pulls up from 3. Gets it to go. Cameron Reddish has been pretty quiet in these games. He has been... He's been kind of outshined by like Mike James. Josh Stick has even been scoring more than him. And there's him once again. He's obviously got DeMarcus Cousins, Thomas Bryant. Like, Legacy are stacked, and it's pretty wild that Cameron Reddish is like kind of being forgotten about. But when he plays well, he's one of the best players in the entire league. He's very similar to Paul George. Can defend, very smooth player, mid-range, 3-point. But there's Adrian Tango once again getting the post hook there. And that's going to do it. The OKC Wolverines dominate the Legacy. Pretty shocking. I thought this would be a really close game because, I mean, these are two of the top teams in the league. But it's only one game. Can't judge it off of that. But you kind of have to because the playoffs is only a 3-game series. So, but obviously the finals is 1 game in the RBL. So, I mean, every game matters. You can't just, take games off. But we are now at the main event of this night. It's going to be between the Virginia Storm and the Fort Worth Panthers. Fort Worth Panthers are one of the best teams in the league. The Virginia Storm, I believe, are like the 12th range right now in the standings. So the Storm have a lot to prove. Hopefully they can do it against one of the top teams in the league. But there's custom player Ethan Daniel, the first-round draft pick for the Storm, getting it done there. Here's D Rose from 3. Gets it to go. Good for D Rose with the 3-point jump shot there. Here's a pick and roll of Tyreek Evans and Sharif O'Neal. Tyreek goes in the paint. Doesn't get it, but luckily he's got Ben Simmons getting the putback dunk there. Ben Simmons is one of the candidates for MVP right now. And he could honestly win if the Fort Worth Panthers keep trawling along. But there's Ethan Daniel once again with the mid-range jump shot. That is his bread and butter. He's got that Michael Jordan look-alike shooting animation. So, I mean, you already know he's butter from there. There's Sharif O'Neal with the shot there. The son of Shaquille O'Neal. Here's Joey Taylor driving to the paint. Gets a tough layup to go. Good shot there from Joey Taylor. Another custom player draft pick from the Virginia Storm. Here we have Lucas Monroe. Wow, tough shot there. A bank angled mid-range jump shot there. Good shot from Lucas Monroe, custom player for the Fort Worth Panthers. And there's Sharif O'Neal with the big slam. Dunks on Joey Taylor. A little embarrassing there, but I'm sure Joey can respond later. But good dunk there from Sharif O'Neal. Speaking of Joey Taylor, he gets a shot over Sharif O'Neal. So got a little battle going on here once again. Here's Derrick Rose with the ball. Pick and roll with Joey Taylor. Gives it to Joey. Pulls up from mid-range and gets the shot to go. Good shot there from Joey Taylor, who's having an excellent game coming off the bench. Here's Tyreek Evans. They lob it to Ben Simmons and gets it to go. Ben Simmons is easy lob threat. So tall, so athletic. Here's Ethan Daniel with the ball. Gives it to Joshua Primo, who sends a great pass over to Bol Bol in the paint, who finishes in style. Right, we have the Storm with the ball. See what they can do. Here's Jeremy Lin coming off the bench. Gives it to Ethan Daniel. Pulls up for 3 and gets it to go. Good shot there from Ethan Daniel, who's having a great game so far. Once again, Daniel with the ball, gives it to Bobo. Pulls up. Wow, good shot there from Bobo. Excellent shooter, and he's a force in the paint, so he's a problem to deal with in this league. Here's Daniel coming off the screen, pulls up from 3, and makes it. Good play set up there for the Virginia Storm, and hopefully this is their season to finally do something. They should definitely make the playoffs since 16 teams can make it now instead of 8. So hopefully they can do it. They should make the playoffs. They have a great roster, especially if Ethan Daniel, Joey Taylor can keep progressing. There's Ethan Daniel once again with a good floater. Here's Jeremy Lin, who's struggling, sends it to Joey Taylor, who gets mid-range jump shot to go. Joey's been bailing them out with the mid-range jump shot in this game. Here's pick and roll Javonte. See what Javonte Williams can do. Gets it to go. Good roll into the paint for Javonte Williams, custom player for the Panthers. D Rose and Joey Taylor once again. Joey gives it to Jeremy Lin, who gets the shot to go. Good for Jeremy Lin getting a bucket there. He's been pretty quiet this game. Always a fan favorite. Joey Taylor, Bobo, pick and roll. Or no, that was Ethan Daniel, my bad. There's Ethan Daniel with the mid-range jump shot once again, should definitely win player of the game. I mean, pretty clear here. There's Kemba Walker with the 3-point jump shot. Finally making an appearance, was pretty quiet in this game. But that does it. That does it for all the games. The Virginia Storm, they take down the Fort Worth Panthers, who are one of the best teams in the league. So this is a great win. Hopefully this can start a little run for the Virginia Storm to get a more comfortable seeding. So yeah, great game, especially from Ethan Daniel. Joey Taylor also balled out, so great job, guys. But that does it with this video, and then I'm gonna leave y'all with the mock draft, the standings, and then the player stats. So make sure to like, subscribe for more RBL content, and just pause whenever you need to. But peace out, guys.